Hey, good morning again, everybody from Eastern North Carolina, where it's beautiful today. It's in the high 50s right now, going to the 65 range. Sunny. The dogs are really liking it because they're getting some outside time, which is needed, as it is for Buckeye Piper. So, still smoking that Oliva G. Pretty good. I got to say, pretty good. Pretty good with a cup of coffee. Just finished a video that I talked about a cigar that kind of whipped my butt and kind of put me to sleep, or locked me in the bed, not on the couch, and really made me kind of sick for about 5 hours. So I thought I'd come back and do one with pipe tobacco, and a pipe tobacco story that when I smoked a bowl of it, I don't think I finished the bowl, beat my butt. Absolutely beat my butt. And I was down half a day on the couch with Mrs. Buckeye laughing at me. She wasn't laughing, but she's like, uh-huh. So I had been buying some new blends and experimenting, and, I found some I liked. And, it's kind of, even though it was a little stronger, I kind of really liked Escudo, and still kind of do. At the time, it was my favorite. But I had bought a 10 from Cornell and Deal because it sounded great. And I was starting to get into Perique at that time, and liked what I was tasting with the Perique and that little bit of pepper spice. So I decided to get me a 10 of Cornell and Deal White Lightning. And I can't remember if that's the 25% Perique or the 50%. I kind of think it's the 25% Perique. I think the 50 is Bayou Morning, but I might have that backwards. If I do, just let me know. Anyhow, it was a beautiful Saturday morning. It was about 10 a.m. I was sitting out on our little patio there. At the time, we were still in the apartment because we didn't know if we were staying in North Carolina or if they were going to move me to another facility or what the case might be. So we stayed in an apartment for a year or so. And so I was going to have a pipe. I think Mrs. Buckeye was running a few errands, so I was going to have a pipe, go out and enjoy. I had my coffee. Didn't eat any breakfast. Again, if you watched the last video, I have learned my lesson about not eating and smoking a stronger blend. So I dipped into that White Lightning, and I started down the bowl. And it was fine, and it was going well until it wasn't. Until it wasn't. And all of a sudden, that joker hit me. I was probably 3/4 of the way done. I didn't even smoke a whole bowl, and it wasn't a big pipe. It's not like it was a 320. It was probably one of my 626s or something more respectable bowl. At least I didn't think it was a 320, but I might have been a dumbass and loaded up a 320. Who knows? Anyhow, that's beside the point. I got so sick off that White Lightning. I had to go in and lay on the couch. The room was spinning. I was just, I couldn't open my eyes. It beat my butt badly. In fact, I think I gifted that 10, what was left, I just with one bowl out of it, to somebody. I said, I can't do this. To this day, I have not smoked that blend again, nor will I. And something I found out since that day is, for some reason, whatever Perique Mr. Jeremy Reeves uses down there at Cornell and Deal does not agree with Buckeye Piper for some reason. Smaller quantities, sure. But when he gets into his heavy Perique blends, that's a no for me, dog. I'm out. And it's really only his Perique. And I'm sure they all get it from the same daggone farm or two down there in whatever parish, Louisiana, if they're getting true Perique, right? Probably making it themselves. But, yeah, to this day, I kind of avoid heavy Cornell and Deal Perique blends, because that White Lightning changed my life for a little bit, my pipe smoking career, and no. And I saw Bayou Morning, and it was pretty potent like that. No. And White Lightning, to my knowledge, if I remember right, because I wasn't buying the blends that came super strong or high nic. I don't remember that one saying it was high nicotine or super strong. I was probably just weak. But weak, empty stomach, Cornell and Deal's Perique in a massive quantity. I think it was 25%, but it may have been 50. OMG. Never again. Never again. I was so sick. I was probably more sick on that White Lightning than that League of Nine, that the last video I just did. I was down half a day. I mean, down half a day. So, would love to hear your stories. Has there been a pipe blend that has just rocked your world that never again? Or are you one of those folks that's smoking that Rusticana, Rusta whatever that I'll never touch because it's just not something that looks good to me? You one of those cats that could smoke bowl after bowl of that on a Saturday morning with just a cup of coffee and nothing in your stomach, because that's not me. Although my nicotine tolerance has changed, I probably would be okay nowadays, but we're not going back down that road anytime soon. No thank you. No thank you, Jeremy Reeves, for your Perique that just does not agree with Buckeye Piper. But again, if you have a pipe blend that's kicked your butt, or a story, maybe it was your first pipe, maybe it was last night's pipe, who knows? Would love to hear about it. Drop it below deck. Feel free to make a video. If you do, tag me. I would love to watch it and see, did you have one that just like, and have you went back to it? Have you went back to it and now you might really enjoy it and it might be part of your regular rotation? Or like me, have you never touched White Lightning again? And I don't ever plan to. And I don't ever plan to smoke another League of Nine, but I will try that before the White Lightning, I think. But anyhow, take care, y'all. And I'll see you. Enjoy your Tuesday. Have a good day. And go out there and make some shit happen. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a good day.